Hi, I'm here with Carl and Carol Orser from Overland Park, Kansas, and we're going to discuss a little bit about how they came to work with me. So first of all, how did we meet?
Telephone. And you sent us a lot of pictures of houses, and we reviewed them, and we'd call back and forth.
Tell me, what were you looking for, and how did you get it?
We were looking for a home in Estes Park, and kind of gave you the criteria, and you picked out some things, and we looked at a lot of houses, and finally found the right one.
It was always pleasurable working with Scott because he would just work. He lined stuff up, was very punctual on all of our get-togethers to look at these homes, and just a very good relationship.
What were you hoping to accomplish, and how did you accomplish it?
We were trying to get a home that we'd be very comfortable in, and we just worked hard at doing it, and we found one that we're very comfortable with.
Can you describe your experience during this transaction?
We looked at a lot of homes, and sometimes it got kind of frustrating, and we found that there were different types of homes, and we kind of had something set in our mind, and once in a while when we would go in a house, we'd say, we really like this, or we really don't like this, and then one day we walked into this house and it was just right. We just knew, and we knew the right thing would come along, but we just weren't sure when, and probably were surprised a little bit that it came along so soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me, what did you expect to happen, and what did actually happen with your experience?
What we expected to was to end up with a home that we felt very comfortable with, and we found that, and through Scott's diligence, put it all together, and we're very happy.
Tell me a little bit about your previous buying and selling experience for homes.
Sometimes it got really frustrating. We had to look at more homes in previous purchases. Probably this was a little easier, a lot more pleasant because Scott was so pleasant and easy to work with. And I think no one likes to look for a home forever. So that was a good thing that it happened actually a little bit before we anticipated that it would.
Well, you kind of answered this one already, but let's see. What was the difference about this buying experience compared to some of your previous buying experiences?
Well, the previous, Carol took care of most of it, and then then I just kind of come in, where this one we worked together on, and just was very good.
What did you like best about this buying experience?
It was in Estes Park. Right, dear?
Yes.
After our experience together, will you feel comfortable introducing me to your friends, family members, and people you know?
You bet.
Yes, we would, and we've already told people here that we've run into that Scott put us in a nice home, and we thank him very much for that.
If you were asked for advice in the future from somebody who wanted to do exactly what you did, what advice would you give them?
Call Scott Thompson
Call Scott Thompson.
at Coldwell Banker. You'll be glad you did.
Right now, if you were going to roast Scott Thompson, what questions would you ask him?
No comment.
No comment. Is there anything else that you would like to say?
Scott was very easy to work with, very diligent in putting the information and the housings, together on it. And like we mentioned earlier, he set us up on a computer where that worked out very, very well. And then after he lined out a certain amount of homes, we came out and went through those various homes. And it took us a couple of trips, but we enjoyed working with Scott, and so it's been a pleasure.
What kind of a relationship do you have with Scott now that your buying experience is over?
Well, he's still a good friend. I hope we're his friend.
Yeah, very good friends.